What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and it's happening. Whether it's going to be the big, beautiful bill, the Congressional Review Acts, the rule changes, all the different things that are passing in the House, the Senate, and legislation going to the president's desk, all that's going to restrict CARB from being able to do anything outside of the state of California and pulling all of their federal funding, which, despite all of the channels that are like pro-smog, that are like, the feds don't pay the salaries of the employees in California. No shit. California itself is pulling back on its funding on their healthcare for illegal aliens, and shocker, CARB. Huh. Wonder where you heard that. So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. Gavin Newsom did a press conference early yesterday talking about setting a cap for their, is it Cal Med or Cali Med or their healthcare system that they do in the state of California. Part of that is because the federal government is not funding. They're not giving any more money to them because they don't verify whether or not somebody has the right to be here in the country. And it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you fall on there. I don't personally care. We're not talking politics here, but being that we have to talk about Gavin Newsom, it kind of de facto is politics. So let's talk about it. So Gavin Newsom came out, he did his little press conference, and he said that they were setting a cap on their medical system to $5 billion, meaning like people that are already on it are set, they're good, but people that are going to try to get on it, sorry, we don't have any money for you, meaning they're not going to support more illegal aliens than they already have. Also, later in that, because he did different things, he signed different things. The agency that funds money for CARB and the Bureau of Auto Repair was advised, and through budget proposals or whatever that were signed by the governor, Gavin Newsom, and he said it's the most balanced and restrictive budget that they've posted in a while. They pulled back. I saw all of these comments from these pro-smog YouTube channels about, they got $2 billion. They got $2 billion, TK. They could still do everything that they're doing. Well, they don't have it anymore, genius. They don't. It's over. And as much as these, I hate to say it, but I gotta say it, libtards that are sorry, it's just such a beautiful word. As much as these retards over there are going to say, oh, it's not happening, and this isn't happening, and this isn't happening. Well, they don't have the money. They just laid off. They're laying off like 15 to 30 people every couple of days from different departments within the California Air Resource Board. Why are they doing that if they have all the money? If they can fund everything, if they can fund to continue to do smog and continue to set these overbearing emission standards and go out there and have these remote testing facilities and remote testing to see if there's greenhouse gases in there, why are they laying all those people off? Why are they laying them off? Why are they now going to different people's YouTube channels to talk about what was going on there, whether it's Reform California? You should go subscribe to that channel, by the way. Or there's so many different little local YouTube channels in California that are now getting these California Air Resource employees that are talking about all of the waste and the fraud and the money that was just being thrown around. Well, the money's gone. It's dried up. They don't have any more money to spend on BS because the feds aren't giving them any. So yes, I know why the state of California does pay their salaries. No shit, Sherlock. They're not paying that anymore either. That's their biggest expense. That's why they keep laying more and more off. That's why people at the top at the California Air Resource Board are taking jobs at oil companies. Talk about hypocritical. Just thought I would bring this to you. I think it's hilarious. And Newsom's going to do more because he's trying to set himself up to look like Bill Clinton did in the 90s. He's trying to look like that middle of the road Democrat when he's just full retard. And, it is what it is. And they say never go full retard, but he's a full retard. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what we do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hear those raptors? I'm going to go outside and go watch some raptors. But until next time, stay petty, my friends.